your ass and get yourself in gear. Move your ass and get yourself down here. Oh, come on. You won't believe what's going on. We'll be out till the break of dawn. Oh, come on. Don't waste your time.
Okay guys, let's try it again from the start. William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. Act 1, Scene 1. You guys, the test is tomorrow. Try to pay attention this time.
I am paying attention. I just don't get it.
Me neither. You're the only one who understands this stuff. You've got to help us. Great. I do all the reading so you can pass the test? Fine. But it's getting late. Now listen.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. For happy
Hold it!
day.
How does Mr. Lawrence expect us to understand Shakespeare? Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. What is that supposed to mean?
That means they're about to get married 4 days from now.
Who's about to get married?
Theseus and what's her name? Titania? No, it starts with an H.
Hermia? Helena? Hippopotamus!
Hippolyta!
Hippolyta, queen of the Amazon.
What's an Amazon?
You know, like a female warrior. So let's say Theseus is going to marry a professional wrestler. I got it. Let's just go on. So Theseus and Hippolyta are in love, about to get married.
May I continue? 4 happy days, bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
Oh, Theseus, 4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like a silver bell, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Theseus sends Will straight out to arrange the party.
Don't I even get a line?
Maybe later. So, Theseus and Hippolyta are talking about the wedding when Aegeus storms in.
Full of vexation am I, with complaint against
Aegeus,
my...
Theseus, Hippopotamus? Why doesn't anyone in this play have a normal name?
It's Hippolyta! Get it straight or I'll carve you up and feed you to my hounds.
Now there's a good attitude for a blushing bride.
May I continue? Thank you. Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and by grace's due, this man has bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast, at moonlight, by her window sung in feigning voice verses of feigning love, and hast stolen the impression of her fantasy with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong travailment to unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart. turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness, and my gracious duty. Be it so that she will not, here before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our laws immediately provided in that case.
What? Aegeus wants his daughter Hermia to marry that guy, Demetrius. But Hermia wants to marry the other guy, Lysander. So Aegeus brought them to the Duke of Athens, Theseus, and says either she marries Demetrius or she dies.
Sounds like my dad. That is like so unfair.
Anyway, Theseus gets the whole story.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander. I would my father looked, but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men.
So you see, she's got 3 choices.
Marry the guy she doesn't love.
Or die, or...
What are you looking at me for? I don't know what abjure means. To abjure means to give up, to renounce all right to deprive oneself of. So she's going to become a nun? I'd rather die. Trust me, it's better than marrying Demetrius. So I would live, so die, my lord, ere I would yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship. You go, girl!
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me. Upon that day, either prepare to die, or wed Demetrius, or on Diana's altar to protest for aye austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title up to my certain right.
You have a father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. You marry him.
Scornful Lysander, true, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and of my right to her I do estate to Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well possessed as he, as well deprived. My love is more than his, and, which is more, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nido's daughter, Helena.
Demetrius was going out with this other girl, Helena. But he dumped her to pursue Hermia.
Somebody should hack him up and beat him to the hounds.
I remember this part, that even though he dumped her, Helena still loves Demetrius, right?
That girl has some serious self-image problems.
I must confess that I have heard so much. Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus. You shall go with me. Fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancy to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta. Demetrius and Aegeus, go along.
never read, could ever hear by tale or history. The course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny.
That's a good persuasion. Hermia, I have a widow aunt. From Athens is a house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There may I marry thee, and the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
So they're running away together. How romantic. Yeah, right. He's a guy. I figure he'll dump her like Demetrius did Helena. Funny, you should mention Helena. She comes in and immediately begins to whine that Demetrius loves her friend Hermia instead of her.
Sickness is catching. Oh, we're favored so. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
That your frowns could teach my smile such skill.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None, but your beauty. Oh, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, through Athens' gates, have we devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I were to lie, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius think not so. Love looks with the mind, not with the eye, or with the eye, not with mine. Ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyes, when some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then into the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. Herein mean I to have his sight back again.
So Helena is going to tell Demetrius that Lysander and Hermia are running away together?
That is so low.
Well, what happens next? And now, we're introduced to a group of bad actors.
I thought we already had been.
No, in the play, there's a group of laborers from Athens who want to produce a play for the wedding.
Is all our company here? You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script. I have a scroll with every man's name caught in Athens who is going to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding night. First, good queens, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point. It is the most lamentable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe. Now, good queens, call forth your actors according to the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves. Nick Bottom the Weaver. Ready. Say what part I am for and proceed. You shall play Pyramus, a man who kills himself gallantly for love. That will ask some art in the true performing of it. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Thisbis car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. That was lofty. Name the rest of the players.
Francis Flute the bellows mender.
Here I am, Prince.
You shall take Thisbe on you.
Who is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
She is the woman who Pyramus must love.
Oh, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That is all one. You shall take on Thisbe. Robin Starveling the tailor. You shall play Thisbe's mother. Thomas Snout the tinker. You shall play Pyramus's father. Myself, I shall play Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You shall take on the lion.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, give it me, for I am slow of study.
It's only roaring. Masters, you have your scripts. Meet me a mile outside the town in the palace woods under the moonlight. For if we rehearse in the city, our devices will be dogged with company. I pray you fail me not.
We shall meet, and there we shall rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Is it just me, or were they really stupid?
I think they're supposed to be stupid, right?
Right. They're the zany comic part of the play. Whatever. So what happens next? Now, we meet the fairies. You know, like winged, magical creatures. Right, gotcha.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Everywhere. I wander everywhere. Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar. I seek dewdrops and put them in the little cowslip's ears. I work for the fairy queen. But you know, I must go because the queen is coming soon. She's the fairy queen, anytime now.
The king keeps his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen not come within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath because that she is her attendant hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. But jealous Oberon would have that child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the lovely boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove nor green, by fountain clear or spangling starlight sheen, that they do square, that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he who frights the maidens of the villagery, skims milk and sometimes labor in the kern, and boatless makes the breathless housewife churn, and sometimes makes the drink to bear no barm, laughing at night travelers? Oh, making them full of harm. Those that call you Sweet and Puck, you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I just Oberon and make him smile. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
Okay, fill me in here because I am totally lost.
I think Oberon and Titania are the king and queen of the fairies. I think they are fighting, but I'm not sure why.
Something about a boy they both wanted. I guess it's sort of like a custody battle.
Okay, but who are these guys?
The fairy is a servant of Titania, and Robin Goodfellow, who's also called Puck, works for Oberon.
Shh! Here come Oberon and Titania.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairy skip hence, I have forsworn his company.
Tarry, rash wanton! Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know that never, not since the middle summer spring, met we in hill, dale, mead, or forest to dance our ringlets in the whistling wind. But that with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. It is through this distemperature that we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, and angry winter change their wonted liveries, so that the mazed world now knows not which is which. This progeny of evils is from our dissension.
Well, do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child from me. His mother was a votress of my order, but she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And so for her sake do I rear up her boy. And for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus's wedding day. If you will dance with us, go with us. If you will dance in our round. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, be gone. We shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this wood till I torment thee for this injury.
That is so sad. Why can't they just both swallow their pride?
When the parents fight, the kids always lose. Oberon gets so furious, he launches a plan to punish his wife.
That is so like a guy.
My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest that very time I saw, though thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I where that bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. Maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid doth make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion or bear or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her eyes, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible and will overhear their conference.
Here comes Demetrius and Helena looking for Lysander and Hermia.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander, fair Hermia? Thou hast told me they had stolen unto this wood, hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. Leave me your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not and cannot love thee?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel. What worser place can I beg in your love than to be used as you use your dog?
Do not tempt the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look on thee.
And I am sick when I not look on you.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave you to the mercy of wild beasts.
Oh, the wildest hath not such a heart as you.
Let me go! And if thou follows me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
That girl should get therapy. Soon.
He is such a jerk. Reminds me of my ex-boyfriend.
Oberon thinks Demetrius is a jerk too. So he expands his little scheme a bit.
Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. And there sleeps Titania sometime of a night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, seek through this wood. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, and do it when the next thing he espies may be that lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Effect this with some care, that he may prove more fond upon her love than she upon her own. And look thou, meet me ere the first cock crows.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so. Come, now a roundel and a fairy song. Then, in the third part of a minute hence, some kill the cankers in the musk rosebuds, and some war with rare lights for their leathern wings to make my small elves' coats, and some keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now to sleep, and then to your offices, and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue.
Thorny hedgehogs be not seen.
Newt and blind worms do no wrong.
Philomel with melody, singing on a sweet lullaby. Through their arms, come our lady night. Very sense of winning. All's well.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love or languish for its sake. In thine eye what shall appear when thou awake? It is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing
fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and I have forgot our way. We'll rest us and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. I meant that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we may make of it.
Gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter to thy sweet life end. You tongue girlfriend?
Way to go, Hermia! I told you Lysander was just another guy. He'll probably dump her now.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer, say I. And then end life where I am loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wishes I possess.
Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian found I none. Night and silence. Oh! Who is here? This is he my master said despised the Athenian maid. Oh, and here the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. She durst not lie near this lack love, pretty soul. Churl! Upon thine eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Wait,
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Happy is Hermia, whereso she lie, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. And I am as ugly as a bear. But who is here? Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Hermia still loves you. Be content.
Content with Hermia? No, not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change a raven for a dove. You are the worthier maid.
I knew it! Now Helena will probably fall all over Lysander. It's a stupid Robin Goodfellow swallowed this potion.
Don't forget Oberon. It was his idea, of course. He only wanted to help Helena by getting Demetrius to fall in love with her. Now everything's messed up. And Lysander's ready to abandon his girlfriend, Hermia.
You know, most guys don't need a potion in their eyes to do that.
But Helena's such a moron. She doesn't care. She's probably flattered. Not exactly.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? Is it not enough that I can never deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? I thought you, Lord, a more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refuse should of another therefore be abused.
Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. All my powers address your love and might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me. Lysander, help me. Ay me, for pity. What a dream. Lysander, methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander. Gone? Where are you? Speak of all loves. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you, I'll find immediately.
Oh, that's so sad. She's all alone.
Yeah, it's a tough world. Let's get on with it.
Whatever happened to those actor guys?
Oh, right. Well, they were practicing their play in the forest, and weird things started to happen. First, they started finding problems with the play.
Are we all met? What sayest thou, Bullybottom?
Wait.
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide.
Oh, parlous here. We must leave the killing out.
I have a device to make all well. We shall have the prologue seem to say, we shall do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
There is no more fearful wild fowl than your lion living. We ought to look to it.
Another prologue must tell that he is not a lion.
Nay, he shall name his name, and let half his face be seen through the lion's neck, and must speak thusly, or to the same defect, ladies, or fair fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would entreat you not to fear. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. I am a man as other men are. Then let him name his name and tell them he is snug.
Well, it shall be so. But there are two hard things, that is. For Pyramus and Thisbe meet in the chamber under moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
Aye, it doth shine that night.
Why then, we must leave a casement of the great chamber window wherein we play open, and let the moonlight shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one can come in with a lantern and say he is there to disfigure or present moonshine. But there is another thing. The story says that Pyramus and Thisbe speak through a chink of wall.
You cannot bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man must present wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that chink shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, it shall be so. Rehearse your parts. Pyramus, when you have spoken your speech, enter into that break.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen?
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
O Thisbe, the flowers of odious savours sweet.
Odors, odors.
Odours savours sweet, so hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe. But hark, a voice. Stay thou here, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, for he is gone to hear a noise and will come back again.
Oh, most radiant Pyramus, lily white of hue, as true as truest horse, yet would never tire. I'll meet thee at Ninny's tomb.
Nina's tomb, man, Nina's tomb. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past.
As true as horse yet would never
tire.
tire.
Monsters!
What do you see? You see an ass's head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I'll follow you. I'll lead you around about. I'll lead you through bog, through brush, through brake, through briar.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard. I shall sing, that they shall hear I am not afraid. The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo grey, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dare not answer nay.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, and mine eye is much enthralled with thy shape. Thy fair virtues perforce force doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. But, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
If I had wit enough to get out of these woods...
Oh, out of these woods do not desire to go. I do love thee. I will give thee fairies to attend on thee. They shall fetch thee jewels from the deep and sing while thou on pressed flowers doth sleep. Peas, blossom, cobweb, moat, mustard seed, buttercup, sunflower.
And I. And I. And I.
And I. And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
I beseech your worship's names.
I'm Peas Blossom. I'm Cobweb. I'm Moat. I'm Mustard Seed.
I'm Sunflower. And Buttercup.
Attend on him. Lead him to my bower. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
How could two people just fall in love like that all of a sudden? That's so stupid.
Really? What about that guy in your math class? You know, the one with the big ears?
He did not have big ears. Besides, he's different.
I don't know. As I recall, he had a pretty striking resemblance to Bottom.
That's not fair.
Hey, look. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm starved. Let's take a break and get something to eat.
Good idea.
Anyway, about that time, Oberon comes back in.
This is when things start to get really interesting.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then, what it was that next came in her eye that she must dote on in eternity. Oh, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit?
My mistress with a monster is in love.
Yeah!
While she lay sleeping, a crew of patches met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin forsook his scene and entered in a break. Ha! At his advantage I did take. A donkey's knoll I fixed it on his head, so at his sight away his fellows fly. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
Oh, this falls out better than I could devise. And hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so?
If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. Where is he? Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I would rather feed his carcass to my hounds.
Hast thou slain him then? Hast thou killed him sleeping?
I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for all that I can tell.
Tell me then that all is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
From thy presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here a while, I will remain.
What? What hast thou done? By thy mistake must now perforce ensue some true love turned, not a false turned true.
Then fate o'erruled. That woman holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About this wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
Oh, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow, I go, I go.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye.
So, you see, the plan now is to get Demetrius to fall in love with Helena. And I know that was the plan before. But Robin did mess it up.
This play is way too confusing.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn?
These vows are Hermia's. Your vows to her me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect divine. Pure snow turns to a crow, and thou holds up thy hand. Come, let me kiss this princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
So he's calling her beautiful, right?
Exactly! Now you're starting to get it!
I don't think so. I mean, he just called her pale. To tell you the truth, I think they could all use some time in the tanning salon.
Wait, I remember Mr. Lawrence saying something about how being pale was considered beautiful in Shakespeare's day.
Whatever.
Well, it's pretty obvious it's going to happen now. Helena is finally getting attention from that toad Demetrius. So she's going to forget how badly he treated her. Sad, really. Actually, she doesn't quite buy into it. She figures the guys are making fun of her.
Oh, spite! I see you are both set against me for your merriment. You both are rivals in love of Hermia. Now both rivals to mock Helena. None of noble sort would extort a poor soul's patience just to make you sport.
Demetrius, you are unkind. Be not so, for you love Hermia.
Lysander, if e'er I loved Hermia, all that love is gone.
Helen, it is not so.
Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Hermia is completely confused. And naturally, Helena thinks that she's in on the joke.
Lo, is she one of this confederacy? Injurious Hermia, have you conspired to bait me with this foul derision? Oh, it's all forgot. All school days friendships, childhood innocences. Will you join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander to praise my eyes and face, and made Demetrius to call me goddess?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever, do wink at each other, hold sweet jest up, fare thee well.
No, stay, gentle Helena. My life, my love, my soul. Fair Helena.
Excellent.
I love thee, Helen. By my life I do.
And I say, I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Oh, goody, they're going to fight over her. Lysander, where to tends all this?
Take on as you would follow, but yet come not.
Hang off, thou cat, thou vile thing let loose.
Why are you grown so rude? Do you not jest?
Yes, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I'll not trust your word.
What, should I strike her? Though I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
Can you do me greater harm than hate? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair as I was. Why then, you left me, shall I say?
Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me. You thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine faith. Have you no modesty? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet!
Puppet? Aye, that way goes the game. I now perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her tall personage she hath prevailed with him. How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! I am not yet so low but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray thee, gentlemen, let her not harm me. You perhaps may think, because she is something lower than myself, that I may match her.
Lower? Hark again.
Hermia, do not be so bitter with me, save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stealth into this wood. Let me quiet go. To Athens I will bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go.
Get you gone!
Shall not harm thee, Helen.
No, she shall not.
She was a vixen when she went to school. No, she is little, she is fierce.
Little again? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf!
Ouch, that had to hurt.
Take not her part.
Now she holds me not. Follow if thou darest to try whose right is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay. I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You! All this coil is long of you!
What did she say?
She said it's all Helena's fault. Nay, go not back.
Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are long enough to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? Huh?
Thou seest, These lovers seek a chance to fight. High, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray that one come not within the other's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, and sometime rail thou like Demetrius. Yes. And from each other lead them thus, till sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye. Crush this herb into Lysander's eye. When they awake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, then will I her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace. But notwithstanding, haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them, up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius?
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Follow me to play around. Lysander, thou coward, where dost thou hide?
Come, thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod. He is the file that draws a sword on thee. Follow my voice. When I come where he calls, he is gone. Fallen am I, and here will rest. Come day, for if but once thou show me light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Come, thou child, I am here.
Nay, thou mockest me. If ever I thy by daylight see, get thee gone. And my days approach, not to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Abate thy hours that I may back to Athens by daylight. And sleep. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but 3? Come one more. 2 of both kinds makes up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heavens shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to thy eye. I'll apply to thy eye. Sweet lover, gentle remedy. When thou wakes, thou takes true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare, and all shall be well.
Well, it looks like everything's wrapped up. Not quite, Einstein. That idiot Bottom sells a donkey's head and titanium still thinks she loves him. This place is so messed up.
while I kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready.
Scratch my head. Cobweb,
Ready.
get you your weapons and kill me a humblebee and bring me the honey bag. Mustard seed?
Ready.
Help Peas Blossom to scratch. I must to the barber's. Methinks I'm marvellous hairy about the face.
Wilt thou hear some music? Or say what thou desirest to eat, my sweet love?
Methinks I have a great desire for hay. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. Oh, I feel an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Oh, sleep thou, sleep. Fairies, be gone. Oh, how I love thee.
Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. And then I asked of her her changeling child, which straight she gave me. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the other do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accident than as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, my Oberon. What visions I have seen. Methought I was enamored with an ass.
Oh, there lies your love.
Tell me how this came to pass.
Oh, silence a while. Robin, take off this head.
When thou wakest, thou takest and seest with thine own fool eyes peep you. Very king, attendant mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Oh, then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after night's shade.
Come, my lord, and tell me how it came this night that I, in our flights, how it came that I was sleeping here found with these mortals on the ground.
Now our observation is performed. My love shall hear the music of my hounds.
I was with Hercules and Cabot once, when they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. I never heard such musical discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells. Judge when you hear. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this is Lysander. This Demetrius is, this Helena, old Nidar's Helena. I wonder at their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early and came here in grace of our solemnity. But is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns.
And I thought an alarm clock was bad. At my house, that is the alarm clock.
Good morrow, friends.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord?
I shall reply, half asleep, half waking. I cannot truly say how I came here, but I think, so it is, I came with Hermia hither, where we might, without the peril of Athenian law, we could...
Enough! Enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law on his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me.
Fair Helena told me of their stealth unto this wood, and I followed them. Fair Helena following me. By some magic, my love for Hermia hath melted as the snow, and the object and pleasure of mine eye is only Helen. To her I will forevermore be true.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. We more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple with us these couples shall eternally be knit. The morning now is something worn. Our hunting shall be set aside. Away to Athens! 3 and 3 we'll hold a feast. Come, my Hippolyte.
When my cue comes, call me. Quince. Lude. I have had a dream past the wit of man. Man is an ass if he would go about to expound this dream. Methought I had. But man is a fool if he would say what methought I had.
Bottom has gone up to the palace to find out what's going on. Meanwhile, the other actors will meet together. They haven't seen Bottom since Raven transformed him, and they assume the worst has happened to him.
yet?
He cannot be heard of.
If he comes not, the play be marred. It goes not forward, don't it?
It is not possible. There is no other man in all of Athens who could discharge Pyramus but he.
It is true he has the best wit of any Athenian handicraft man.
Aye, and the best person too.
Master, the Duke is coming to the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies who are married. Of our sport who have gone forward, we'd all be made men.
Oh, sweet bully Barnum. Oh.
Where are all these lads?
Oh, Barnum. Happy hours.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders.
Let us hear, Barnum.
Not a word of me. Gather your apparel together, meet presently in the palace, every man look over his part. Our play is preferred. Oh. Eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. Away!
So, the actors are going to get to perform the play for Theseus, yes. But I don't get it. I thought Theseus was getting married.
Right, it's that hippopotamus person.
Hippolyta!
Hippolyta!
He did get married to Hippolyta. And Lysander and Hermia were married, and Demetrius and Helena. But the tradition was to have entertainment afterward.
Like a reception?
Something like that. In fact, some people believe that Shakespeare wrote a Midsummer Night's Dream to be performed at a wedding feast. Is that on the test? No. Then can we please get on with it? Oh, sure.
Tis strange, Theseus, what these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact.
But all the story of the night told over, and their minds so transfigured, so together.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Where is our manager of mirth? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Philostrate.
Here, my Theseus, make choice of which your highness will see first.
Well, none of that. That is old. That is not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. Pyramus of Thisbe?
My lord, in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here.
We will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing.
I will hear that play. Go, bring them in, and take your places. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake.
So please, your grace, the prologue.
The actors are at hand, and by their show, you will know all that they would like to know. This man, Pyramus. This lady, Thisbe. This doth the wall. This lantern. This lion.
So what is Pyramus and Thisbe about anyway?
Well, 2 teenagers fall in love, but their families don't like each other. So they run away. But there's a horrible misunderstanding. He thinks she's dead, so he kills himself, and she finds him dead and kills herself.
Hello? I think they stole that idea from somewhere. That is like so Romeo and Juliet.
Shakespeare wrote Romeo and Juliet after A Midsummer Night's Dream. But the story was already centuries old. They based Romeo and Juliet on this play, and it was on the test or not on the test? Not on the test. But could we just go on, please? snout, son. Snout.
Oh. I present a wall. A wall that had in it a hole through which the lovers Thisbe and Pyramus, or Pyramus and Thisbe, did speak, often and very secretly.
The wittiest partition I ever heard.
Pyramus draws near the wall.
O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, wall. Thisbe!
My love? My love? Thou art my love, I think.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
Really? Come on, guys. In Shakespeare's day, the women's parts were all played by men. It didn't mean anything.
Well, it means something to me. It's not really my type.
Well, you're not exactly my dream date either.
Don't look at me, I'm just the wall.
Okay, look, we're trying to get ready for a test here. We need to finish this play.
Then you kiss him.
Could we just go on?
I kiss the wall, not your lips at all.
So, the lovers agreed to meet that night.
And thus I, wall, my part discharged so. And being done, away this wall doth go.
Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You whose gentle heart quake and tremble when lion and rage doth roar, then other eye snug the joiner Emmeline.
This lantern doth the moon represent. This lantern doth the moon represent.
I grew weary of this moon. Would change?
Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is this lantern is the moon.
Where is my love?
Well shone, moon. Truly the moon shone, and with good grace.
And then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
I thank thee, moon, for shining so bright. But stay, eyes, what do you see? Thy mantle stained with blood.
Couldn't we just kill him now and get this over with?
Out sword and wound Pyramus where heart doth hop. Thus I die. Thus. Now I am dead.
My love? Asleep? Nay, Dad. These little lips. This cherry nose. Come, trusty soul. Thus this begins. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No! No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there need none to be blamed. Truly and very notably discharged. Let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Sweet friends, to bed. Come, my Hippolyta.
Great, we're done. We're not done! I knew that was too easy. Now the fairies arrive. They've settled their differences and have come to wish good tidings to the newly married couple.
We fairies, following darkness like a dream, now frolic.
Hand in hand, with fairy grace, we shall sing and bless this place.
Now, until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. With this flower dust consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless through this palace with sweet peace. Then shall all the couples three ever true in loving be. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
Now, Robin gives the final address to the audience, inviting them to show that they enjoyed the play by applauding.
That's it? Wow, I can't believe it's all over. Mr. Lawrence is going to be surprised. Sad it's all over, but maybe we could?
Sure, why not? Go ask him.
Sure, come on down. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
That you but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle thing no more yielding but a dream.
Gentles do not reprehend, if you pardon we will avenge.
And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck,
now, to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long.
Else the puck a liar call.
So good night unto you all.
Give us your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.